Hey, my name's Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just had a day where you're like, I can't believe this?
In the case of 2-year-old Elise, Scotty, you are the father.
So, it's been one of those, nice weekends, spent a lot of time with the family. Monday keeps rolling through. I'm on Tuesday, second Monday of the week, and I realize it's not so bad. I get to come home and I get to try out a bottle that I've never had from someone that was been amazing to this show. Truly appreciate Dave Vogelsang. And it's some of the things that when I hear things like this, I tend to get excited. I've never had one of these. This right here, Rare Character Single Barrel Series, is from the Liquor Barn. It's a rye whiskey in an Amburana cask, coming in at 109.54 proof. Never had Rare Character. Heard a lot of great things about it. Right at my proof points, I tend to like that 110 to 125. This is right at that cusp of that. Dave, I'm sure it's going to be hot enough. I've been on a rye kick lately and Amburana. So you're like singing all my favorite things right there. So looking forward to this. Never seen one of these in the wild. Thank you very much, Dave. I truly, truly appreciate it. And as you see what's on deck here, I think is really cool is everything that's currently being either I'm drinking and reviewing today or on deck, all have ties back to members of this channel. And I think that that's very cool. I love to get stuff to people, but apparently you guys absolutely love to share as well. Thank you so very much. Patreons, outstanding. Thank you so much. I'm astonished every day how much you guys all not only contribute to the channel through Patreon or through samples or different bottles, but also in the comments and in some of the different things that I get. I learn a lot out of the comments from you guys. I truly do, and I truly appreciate it. Pushing to 1250, Eagle Rare or a Buffalo Trace 1 liter at 1250. We'll do a drawing on that. Excited about that. Tried something a little bit new this weekend, something that I enjoyed. Lore and Libations, episode 1 came out. This was about the Brickyard Road Witch, local here to Phoenix City. Hope you enjoyed that, and it was an excellent pour that went along with that too. I was very, very impressed by the Good Times honey casked toasted barrel that was provided by Dan on that. That was phenomenal. So let's dig into this one right here. Like I said, it has all the key markers of things that I really enjoy. So I'm looking forward to this. Right on the nose, I'm getting a rye and a mint spice on that. Just a faint cinnamon on there. I'm getting some oak on there. So rye spice, mint, cinnamon, a little bit of the oak on the nose. I'm getting a nice caramel on this. So this thing's hitting a lot of things on the nose right off the bat. I'm gonna kind of coat the glass a little bit. Sometimes that also helps. But I mean, this thing right here, you don't need to really coat the glass on this a lot. I mean, right on the nose, I was getting a lot of great things. Oh, that cinnamon's even more prevalent in there now. That's the one thing I love about Amburana cask. I'm a big cinnamon fan. If you're not a cinnamon fan, stay away from Amburana casks. If you are a cinnamon fan, dive in, because this stuff is always very cinnamon forward. Gosh, that smells refreshing. It's like cinnamon and a mint combined. Fantastic. It's got very, very nice oils in this. It's just sheening on the glass. So right off the bat, I'm thinking this is going to be fantastic. So definitely looking forward to what we got. This is my wheelhouse. sweet, great mouthfeel. Cinnamon for days. Oh gosh, good cinnamon, but not horribly burning up your, it's not like super potent cinnamon, but just a very nice cinnamon, like something you get out of a cinnamon roll or something. Got a little bit of rye spice going on with it. First blush, I'm infatuated. This is like drinking a cinnamon roll. Getting some of the bacon spice, getting some of the rye, get a little bit of the dryness from the oak, but then the refreshing of the mint. But right on my palate right away, the first thing I'm thinking is cinnamon roll. I'm thinking like a cinnamon roll. You know, it's got the nice, rich, sweet flavor, and then the nice pop of the breadiness and the cinnamon. A lot of good things going on here. So getting now just a tiny bit of a pepper from this, but it's not a bad combination with the cinnamon. So you're getting some of the rye, you're getting a little bit of a yeasty breadiness thing going on, little pop of a pepper. So it's like a little tiny bit of a black pepper, very, very nice on there. I'm definitely getting, it's almost like a caramel / honey on the palate with this, which is really, really neat. I've had a lot of honey cask stuff lately, and this kind of has a little bit of that honey funk. But I'd say it's more in the caramel, but just a little note of honey on it. This one here just gets better as you drink it. Man, I get that nice refreshing wash. It's neat how you get this sweet thing. It's not harsh on the mouth at all. It's drinking under proof. I would think this would be about 100 proofer. Does have a good hug, but it's not a burn as much as just a nice warming sensation that you're getting with this. Fantastic pour. Like I said, I've never had a rare character. Apparently this is something I need to start looking for. Fantastic. Every time I drink this, it just gets a little bit better. Just the faintest note of chocolate on the back of this too. And sometimes you get that out of a good rye, is a little bit of chocolate, but you worry with something like the Amburana, it's gonna be so dominant with the cinnamon flavor that you're not gonna get a lot of the other flavors. I would say when they did this in this finish, on this Amburana finish, they timed it well where you get the cinnamon, and that's kind of the forward flavor in it, but it didn't hide the rye spice. It didn't hide any of the yeast. It didn't hide any of the spearmint. Tiny bit of touch of chocolate. You get some oak that comes through with it as well. Fantastic job on this. I'm telling you what, Dave, winner here. Winner, chicken dinner. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. You've grown the channel so much, and thank you for supporting some of the other channels that I like to support, and I see you guys active on all the time on the lives. Absolutely love that about you guys. If you have time to get on the lives, Whiskey Wisdom on Friday nights, Baker Drinks on Saturday nights, it's a great interaction time. And it's like old friends, you know, like Norm at Cheers. Norm, you know, we walk in and you start seeing everybody and going through things and saying, hey, you know, Bourbon Drop, it gets on there quite a bit. You know, it's Samoan Barkeep, RJ the Fed. So you get all these different smaller YouTube channels getting on there and kind of going through things, which I think is outstanding. And I'm sure I've missed somebody, and if I did, it was not intentional, and I apologize. But if you have an opportunity on Friday or Saturday night, even if it's not for the full thing, to pop on and just kind of get the vibe of things, it's really cool. Whiskey Bank, David Whiskey Bank's been on there too. So a lot of neat things going on there. So looking forward to that. Blinds have all started to make it everyone's hands. Looking forward to the third blind coming up. That'll be a lot of fun. Also, Alabama Bourbon Drop ABC. I had mentioned I was a little bit concerned about if I was a top number for the September drop that I didn't see the birthday bourbon on there. I will say that I had someone reach out to me that has very good insight into things there to say it's there, it's just not on the list. So, you know, stress levels at least relieved if I would have been one of those top people. It just sounds like it's there and it hasn't maybe made it to the published list. So something to look forward to on Saturday, looking to hanging out with all the people out there. It's a great community and great event in this area. But you all have an amazing day. Hope your work days go fast, your off days go slow. Cheers and God bless.